Hi, everybody. Welcome to ZealZaddy. My name is Scott. My pronouns are he, him, and this is Elixia, our D&D 5e campaign set in a homebrew world. Tonight's episode is titled The Trouble with Treble. It was really kind of a takeover from last week. Some weird stuff happened that I thought was really funny and really interesting. You can also catch our other show, Story Talk, on Sunday night. This week's episode, let me look up which one it is, because there's one after another and I get them all mixed up. Wow, how many have I done? Oh my god, I've done so many now. It's hard to find them. We are examining GM prep and notes. That is very cool. I love looking at how people prep their games, and I think it's good for young or new GMs, old GMs or DMs, everywhere in between.
Yeah.
That's Sunday at 8:30. Let's bring everybody on. We are short one player tonight. All right. So why don't we start with Natalie?
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Natalie. I use she, they pronouns, as does my character, Desis, who is a Circle of Stars druid with a level of Fathomless Warlock, who is going to attempt an awakening today. So let's see how that goes. You can catch me most places on the internet, Ghost Candle on Twitter and Instagram, and Ghostly Candle on Twitch and YouTube. I am primarily an artist. I do emotes when I can. I have commissions. I do a bunch of random things here and there. And when I'm not doing art, I am also a variety streamer. I do like Pokemon Nuzlocke, and I play solo tabletop games on Wednesday, so I'm off this week for that, but I have a backlog of solo games if you want to check that on my YouTube. And if you want to check anything else out, you can also check me on Ko-Fi. That's ko-fi.com/ghostcandle, where you can see the emotes, any things like my unofficial worksheet for Apothecaria or the commissions page. All the stuff's there.
Nice. All right. Blake.
Hello, everybody. I am Blake. You can catch me on some other things like the First Watch. Play Groka's Darkbringer. On the Skyrim, told me that dude. I played Toad, the jazz harmonica playing Worm Toad. You catch me on some other podcasts like the Book Club podcast as well. And then some other stuff. There's some other stuff too around there. You can search it if you want to. But yeah, otherwise I play Amberwater, who's excited to be able to talk to Treble. Like usual, check out all these people's cool stuff because they all make some really cool content. And yeah, why not? I mean, come on. You're watching this here, you need to check their stuff at other places as well.
Nice. Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I play Cerridwen Sagewynd. She's the bard of the party. I have my own campaign called Dungeon Damsels that I run typically, though I'm in the cosplay crunch. It is the cosplay season. So I'm going to be at Fanime, that's in San Jose. So if you want to meet me in person and see my cosplays, you can do that. I'm going to be Fennec Shand, Fennec Shand from Star Wars, Melania from Elden Ring, and then in between Keyleth from Vox Machina and Cynthia from Pokemon for the Monday. But that's really what's consuming my life right now. So if you follow my show and my podcast, I'm sorry I'm not updating. That's what's going on. Oh yeah, and then Jazz is out. They might come in later, but Jazz is super cool. They go by Cinder Scoria, and they're on, they're on this Elixia, but they're also Mo Jackson on the Arcane Corpse, which is another tabletop live play, and she does a bunch of cool stuff. She does a bunch of writing. She's won like writing awards. She won't admit it, but she has. So yeah, check out her stuff too. She's pretty cool. If you want to contact me, I'm at Dungeon_Damsels on Twitter. Yeah.
All right, and Morgan.
What's up, everybody? My name is Morgan. I'm with My Flick Mondays. We are a team of professional dungeon masters that run games for you and your friends and your family. Check us out on myflickmondays.com. I also have a podcast called My Flick Mondays Podcast. I have not been putting stuff on it lately. Been dealing with a lot of personal stuff. But we'll be getting back into editing and putting those episodes back up very soon. We are working on another podcast, which finally, right, Blake? Finally, we're going to get to record another episode soon. Now that other people are done with other things going on in their lives, for Keep It Dicey podcast. So get ready to check that out soon. I've been pushing for this forever. I want this thing going. Beyond that, I have content, or not content. Yeah, actually, I do. I have content on the DMs Guild. You can check that out over there. It's a lot of cool stuff. Subclasses and a two-headed Dragonborn subrace. And then I also have, products on Amazon, Redbubble, and now on Twitch as well. If you go to my Twitch, you can find t-shirts on there and other things that I've put up on our new designs. So check it out. With that, I play Eizen. He is the party's fighter rogue with like mind powers. Ooh. And I'm just here for the kaiju battle. So, and to hang out with these amazing people.
Not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, everyone here is cool to hang out with. All right, you want to do a recap? It was easy. It was just a bunch of dreams and crap.
Yeah, sure, but just a bunch of dreams that don't do any harm or trauma a certain character. But yeah, so last time we were still sort of on this weird island turtle creature. So we decided we would... So we thought we would talk more about what our plans are going to be, as we would be riding for a long time. So we talked about how we want to approach the other creature, like what was their name? I had it down.
Yeah, I wrote it down too.
Godzilla.
Miss Petershane is the giant turtle, and he said
Mercamecleon?
Mercamecleon.
So we were going to discuss how we were going to approach Mercamecleon, whether we were going to distract him, have Team A distracting, and Team B get the Nereids out. We went back over the song that we were given a long time ago, figuring out some more progress on that, thinking maybe there's a point where when Nyos is sort of disconnected from seeing everything, that also means they are able to be freed and have some free will from that point. So we may have just a little window of having them free and awake and potentially getting them away, or we explored a little bit more. We went to a little stream that had some firefish that had very acidic coating on their scales, so Deezus got to learn that the hard way. We fished one out, took the acid off its scales, and we'll see if we ever get to use that. We fought a salamander who was very quick. It wanted to eat Treble, so it was not good, but we got out of that situation. And then once all those shenanigans calmed down, we went back to our little camping spot, and Deezus went to sleep first after mentioning to Hipley she can actually awaken Treble. She doesn't have to just speak of animals. She can make it possible for him to speak. But she needs her rest first, and went straight to bed while everyone else stayed awake and talked about what they want to do in their futures after all this. And then one by one, we all went to sleep, and we all either had dreams or got woken up to participate in things. If you each want to do your own.
Well, didn't we also talk to our little tag friend and?
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, tag surgery, because Jada was really
Tags.
awesome. We talked to Eizen's like, oh, let's just do it. But no, we asked tech first, and they were like, sure, as long as you can put it back. And it was a really cool, sweet moment. And Jada made some really good had some really good roles, so they were able to take out the part that was transferring information to. I was gonna say Thanos, like what on Earth, like Nios.
Nios,
I was
yeah.
like, that's
The
a
communication.
different universe. And so they were able to take it out very carefully, which was really tight. And Tag is okay. Like, it doesn't really feel like, it feels different, but not that bad. So go Tag. And now he can't spy on us. Now we can talk to him and not be like, we have to kill you because. So.
Yeah,
I think-
or throw him in the bag.
I think Jada had the first dream where they saw like a turtle,
Yes.
and they woke up. I know they woke up with a shell in a hand, and then they talked to our little spirit jar friend.
Yeah,
and
Iona.
she was dreaming that she was a turtle. So that left. I think that left Jada pretty confused.
And it's like the second dream that they've had, I think.
Mm-hmm. And then I think it went to you, Desus, and then it went over to.
Yeah, it was more of.
Well, it went to me, but then I kind of put it off because I was like, I'm not going to really now. Like, that's a trap.
These was just like, it's just a snake, and shuffled away. I need to sleep. But Dwayne had a fun experience.
Oh, Dwayne had an awesome experience.
Yeah, it was really cool. She basically woke up in her dream state. So she was in a dream state, finds the island to be empty. She looks around, and then she sees a table with the fruit on it. She goes over and eats some of the fruit, and then the fruit juices like drip onto her tattoos that have specifically onto the like hidden names on her arm. So onto like Taliesin and Nesrin is on her arm too. And then there was some like singing that she heard, and she immediately recognized it as Faye singing. So I guess I should just say I was like, oh, we gotta go over there. So goes over there, sees this nude Firbolg woman hanging out in the woods singing, and realizes that has a hunch that it's some sort of avatar of Quail, hoping basically they have a communion, that's the right word, a commune with Quail and nature, and she says to me that she's gonna teach me like this crazy spell, but like and it hasn't been allowed to be done by mortals for a long time, but she's gonna teach it to me anyway. My Kruth changed. That's her instrument. That the fruit juices fell onto the Kruth and it began to change colors, and so now it's an improved Kruth that can do a bunch of crazy stuff, and I can potentially basically do a bardic resurrection, which is really cool, but I have to teach like 3 other people to do a like insane music number to like pull it off, and I also have to do something really awesome and cool to have the Kruth awakened completely to unlock that ability. So this is news to our players as well. But anyway,
I didn't know about that.
Wait, so you're gonna vote one of us out then, right? You're gonna have like a competition. Oh my gosh, be like, listen, you suck. Sorry, you can't help. Oh
you're not
man.
quite cutting it. Yeah, and so Cerridwen like dances and she's singing, dancing, and playing the Kruth at the same time with Quail in the forest, and of course she's super into it. So we commune, and then basically day breaks and she leaves, and so she had a positive experience. I got to meet my
We all
god. It was
did.
great.
We all did.
Yeah,
I can't
that
remember
was
who
my
was-
part. Hipley was next.
Yep, I think because I had like a meeting. So there was a door. And I was like, okay, there's no one went to that door. I try to banish it, as one does to doors. And there are also ibis too. It's where Ibis as well. They were kind of walking around the beach. I'm like, okay, well, but eventually the door's still there, so I get up and I go inside of it. It's a library. There's a whole bunch of librarians. Some I recognize, some I don't. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, we've been waiting for you." And I'm like, "I know." Well, no, it wasn't, but I was like, well, okay. And apparently, I'm like the lead librarian, which was news to me.
Yeah,
Because,
Grand
like,
Librarian, what do you decree?
someone's
What?
like writing down everything, and I was like, "Yo, I just woke up." Like, and they were like, "Well, we need like a plan, like, with this what you do doesn't work." And so, kind of like, went through that. So I'm like, what I think about education and just like knowledge and all that kind of stuff, and then hopefully we can like meet up like when we're not like about to like all get like potentially killed or something. So hopefully that'll be a thing. We can have like a book, not a book club, like a librarian club, I guess. And so yeah, and then so yeah, it was cool, and we didn't know what's kind of to the Sphinx is like he might because like he could be a god or something else. So I'm like, well, hopefully not, but if he is, bye. And so yeah. And then I got out and woke up again. So I'd say mine was a pretty good experience too compared to some of the others, I would say.
Mine was, I guess, neutral. The snake got into my bag. A very white snake ate the pearl of Craigweir, and then I just dumped it out of the bag, and it turned to sand and left. Instead of what was the pearl, now some sort of spherical vessel of someone's soul, whose soul we do not know.
Oh. Ah. We can find out though.
And then Eizen woke up to past memories in a sense, like almost like illusions that were like tormenting him, children that were his friends at one point. And I think after dealing with that and feeling very uncomfortable and shedding some light about his past, we all kind of got back together as the sun was rising.
And we learned a lot about Eizen though, like and he was glossing over. There's a lot of about Eizen though in that bit. I don't know
Well, if they want to know, they should go back and watch the last episode.
Yeah.
We're moving
I won't say
on.
anything.
We're going to
You're right.
kaiju battles. If they want to learn about Eizen, go watch the last
We just
episode.
live in the present. Okay, we just live in the present moment. So
You know, like when you watch the TV show, they do the little intro, like, "Hey, this is the last episode." We're just giving the little tidbits, like the little phrases here and there, and they go, "Oh, what happened? Got to go watch the episode. You missed it. Go watch it."
Mhm.
So, I think that pretty much kind of gets us caught up, right?
Yeah. And you are on the beach after a good night's sleep. And Jesus,
Are we rested?
you are.
Okay.
You did get a full night's sleep. Sorry, I've been
Everybody
sick
but
for like the
Eizen.
last few days, so I have a cough. I'll try and remember to mute me when I cough.
You better. It's getting home. No worries. First thing I'll do is be like, Jesus, before we do anything,
Oh, yeah.
What-
If there's anything you want to talk about, do it before I enter
yes.
this, because it's
Yeah,
going to
no.
be 8 hours of conversation.
yeah.
And
Concentration.
You do know that
Oh, no.
you'll be arriving at the jellyfish fields today, which is where Maspidicine was trying to go to feast.
Well, real quick, what are your plans on after all this?
Well, that's a good question. No.
Because we kind of all talked about last night and didn't, and you were asleep, so I was like, well, darn it. So
Plans. Well, there's still a bunch of things I'll have to do if we pull this all off. I'll have to help my mother and the Nereids resettle, secure the eye, and then help Dwen with about bringing back Vezrin, of course. And I pull out the little piece of wood that I took from when that ship broke apart. Like, if all those responsibilities are done, maybe I'll get lucky and this will grow into my own ship.
oh my god,
It's a little sloop that I can sail across wherever I want to go.
oh my god, is that how they reproduce? Like Hibley's like thinking like, wow,
I don't know. Maybe with my druid stuff, maybe Luluin can help me on that. Luluin is connected to the sky.
Aw. What are you gonna? That's the most important question is what are you gonna name the ship if it does happen?
Star Skipper.
Ooh,
Oh, I like it.
that's really cool.
Will it have a library? I mean, that's an important question.
I mean, I don't know, like all that salty water and I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it ever sinks, there'd be concerns. But I do plan for all my adventures to send letters to Hipley and Gwen so that they can keep records on what I'm doing.
Oh,
So-
well, that reminds
well,
me. 'Cause oh, sorry.
I was just say that'd be great.
You're also gonna be teaching too, so because you all are like, yeah. So just be prepared. You can definitely just cruise on by. Do a couple. You teach them about fishing.
Oh, yeah,
and
impromptu plants and animals. Maybe Dawn and I can pair up and do a cooking class once in a while.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
ah,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I
Even
like it.
people write that down. So okay, they can do that. So that.
Home ec is very important.
Eizen's
Yeah.
teaching lock picking, but we'll talk about it like
That's a type
like,
of home
question mark?
ec. Maybe.
That's a good career. Locksmiths are great careers.
True. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten a key? There you go.
Yeah,
Well, okay, fair enough. Well, the way Eisen said it though was different. The way he said last night was not like locksmith. It was like lock picking. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what locksmiths do. They pick locks.
I mean,
I'm a trained locksmith. Okay.
okay, maybe we'll. I can't discredit you, so
I like your ship name.
You
That's a
hear
good name.
from the turtle every now and then. Turtle Island.
sounds like a good book.
On a different note, I pull out the Crystal of True Detection. Hey, please, do you mind holding on to this for me?
Huh? What is
Well, it's the hag orb
it? Ooh.
that's
Wow.
been I guess enchanted by the Fae to not be detected.
Oh, you
You
muted.
accidentally mute.
The Fae muted. The Fae did it.
Jay's like, don't say my name.
The Fae, remember she enchanted it. Right now I got my hands full because I got my shell shield, and then I got my Kruth, which was basically blessed by Quiel, and I hold it out, and it's like darker and looks like this amazing instrument. And I got my sword. So it's not gonna be useful. So unless anyone else really wants to have it, I thought Hipley would take care of it.
I mean, it doesn't hurt your I don't know. Last time you used it before, I know it's probably better now, but it seemed pretty painful the other times. I just remember those.
It doesn't do that anymore.
Okay. I mean, I can. Does anyone else need it though? I mean, I don't know who I'd use to see.
You can also use it to message people.
Oh.
Yeah. Here, I'll
Okay. I mean, I guess. No, I'll take an orb. We can put it. I guess we can put it in the back for now too, because I don't think I have any deep pockets.
Well, it requires someone to bond with it.
Oh.
That's why I'm
Well-
passing it on.
Gotcha. Well, I will think about it.
Well, if I can bond with it for now until you decide if you want to do it, because I think Cerridwen needs to bond with something else.
Oh, I get you. Oh, yes.
Yeah, the new proof. Because I think we can use this to bring back Fesrin. So I'm going to spend time with it. And the shell keeps me alive. I also got a bond with that one. And, well, my sword's my sword. And that's how I got true sight, so... I'm full.
Sounds like it.
I'm like, Sphinx never gave me a custom bound book. I mean, the library is cool, but I get nothing cool I can show off all the time, like a cool instrument. He was just thinking to himself, it's like, man, that instrument. Does it sound different when you play it?
Oh, it's a truer sound. Let me play a bit. She takes it out and she just this note on it just sings, and she's like, "Oh, you hear that?"
I lie. Yes. I hear the note, so I'm not lying. I do hear it.
The quality of sound is definitely improved. This is something well, it's something as a little girl you always would stare at in the window, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, He just kind of like
It's like
holds it really close
it's like
to her.
it's like a magical surround sound when you play. It's very full.
What's surround sound?
You hear it all around you, surrounded by sound.
Oh my gosh, that is cool. And
That would be the coolest instrument, though. Think about that, right? You play it, and it no matter where you're at in the bar, it sounds like it's all around you.
man, that'd be pretty wild.
Mm.
But I would definitely say to Dwen, well, you've always been first share, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so I would prefer that the orb be bonded to someone in case we need to use it to send a message at some point. So
Yeah.
who's ever
So
comfortable doing that?
So Eisen, you have to sit on like an egg, by the way. That's how you bond with it. So you got to sit on like it's an egg.
I'm not listening to you anymore, sir.
Why? Okay.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fine. It's like the quickest way to get bonded to, but fine.
So, like I said, if you don't want to do it, I'll hold on to it for now so we have its uses because I have an open slot.
I hand it over to Eizen then, along with the little brass basin that comes with it, or bronze. Yeah, you just put it on this and spend time with it. We'll talk to you.
I'll talk to me.
Well, figuratively.
Oh. I only got enough voices in my head.
Oh man.
Sorry, poor word choice in it happened.
Like that'd be the hag talking then. It'd be the hag.
Yeah.
Oh, and Thesis, thank you so much for, doing this. And you don't have to, by the way. I know we're going to something crazy important, but
No, this is gonna be very fun. So let's squeeze in some fun while we can. And I already start setting up my space.
But what if he hates us all? Like, what if he's like, oh my god? Like,
Well, then he'll be able to vocalize it.
I don't want to
We
hear
can
it.
improve the situation.
Yeah, communication is very important for healthy relationships.
True. Prepare myself.
So this is going to take me 8 hours, so just make sure no one disturbs me, nothing comes out of nowhere to attack me, because
I look at Eisen.
I'm not going to fight back. I'm going to be focusing on this.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Well, keep watch.
And keep Treble nearby, so by the end I can touch him. And I sit down, I kneel, I have the adjet in my hand, and I...
Did you eat first and drink first? I just want to make sure you're well. Like,
Yeah, did you get food?
Did you?
Yeah, I scarfed down some leftover fruit.
Awesome. Okay. Oh yes, all the fruit we got. Oh my gosh, all the new ones.
And it is a beautiful morning. The sun is on the rise. It has given the sky a pink and orange sheen to the east and south. And the waters are really calm. They had been fairly rough for several days, but nothing outrageous. But now they're like dead calm, except for the turtle, the island turtle, just pushing forward and creating swirls behind its fins as it goes. And then you hear the turtle sort of lumber to a stop, and you can feel like it's touching the ground or something, and it just kind of halts. And its head comes up with these long pink tentacles rolling down from what look like jellyfish the size of carts.
Is it safe to say that those would kill us? I mean, I feel like could it make like an...
I'm not sure you have ever experienced a jellyfish.
I mean, maybe in a book.
Has.
Maybe in a book, possibly. I'm just gonna assume, those don't.
And then suddenly you see some kind of a tentacled thing jump at the beach up into the shallows, and Treble starts running towards it.
Okay, I'm grabbing Treble. So no, so I'm gonna jump on Treble. Like, I don't have a leash or nothing, so I'm like, your dog's like loose, you have a leash. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh,
as you get over to grab him, you see the one had jumped up onto the shore or onto the shallow part of the surf is a squid.
Okay, Treble, you can kill it. It's fine. It's a squid. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like, well, oh gosh, squids. Have you? I mean, come on, those beaks. Like, have you seen like giant squid people? Like, those are like, no, that's nightmares. Okay, so no.
Yeah.
And so, well, I mean, I want to make sure Treble's safe. So, like, I'll like prepare like a banishment just in case, or an Eldritch Blast just in case.
Okay.
I don't want him to get hurt. So,
Yeah, and every few minutes, a squid seems to beach itself. And when it does, it leaves a little black inky trail in the shallows, and you realize that in the water there's pink shimmery strings.
yeah, no, I'm gonna make sure Treble doesn't get in the water because that's probably the jellyfish. Do you guys see this?
Yeah, it's all up and down the beach now at this point.
It's hard to miss. It's just like
True. That's a dumb question. You guys see this like it's right in front of you?
Thesis, you know what? These are.
Wait, we can't interrupt Thesis. Wait a second. Thesis is
Oh, yeah.
concentrating.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
never
we can't do
mind.
I almost didn't have to send anything. You almost did the job for me, interrupting.
We have to guess and figure it out. Okay, we gotta. I'd say we just don't touch it. It just looks.
Okay, yeah, I don't. Oh.
But Treble's enjoying it. It's squids.
Is he eating? Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess he's okay.
Devouring them.
Well, I guess calamari is on order tonight.
And then you see further out, like schools of fish that leap out into the air, and they have wings that allow them to glide for quite a ways. And then they will rise up all at once, and then they'll go a couple hundred yards sometimes, and then go back into the water as fast as as they can.
I watch the fish. Oh, we got fish with wings.
Well,
We can't find fish with
Oh.
arms.
True. That's. Well, I'm gonna wait. Suddenly, like you see what dragons up out of the water with just arms, just super buff arms, and it goes right back in. That'd be highly disturbing. Like, whoa, that's it. I never thought I'd see a fish with wings, but
They're fascinating. Watch them fly around, and I'm assuming my speeder Shane's lunching.
Yep.
But he's eating well.
True. He can really, gosh, he's been eating for a while now. I mean, I guess he's a big turtle, so it makes sense.
He's gonna need a lot of fuel.
True.
Maybe
Super.
Tag knows what these things are.
Oh yeah, tag.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
Got it, please.
Giant jellyfish.
Oh,
Sure.
Giant jellyfish. Unknown species. You've probably never heard the word species.
well, I'm pretty well read, so I feel like I would have heard species. I don't know.
Wouldn't you?
Maybe not.
I'll give you a history check.
History check.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the only one who would maybe have heard that term.
Oh my god, I hate dice. 12.
Yeah.
Offhandedly.
No.
Playing the wrong game if you hate dice.
That's a good point.
What's this?
What is
This
what's
is a great game if you hate dice. 'Cause
What's the
you'll
species?
you'll be able to feed your hatred pretty well.
True. What is a Spices? I think you said. I think it's
Species,
Spices, twin.
Specific identification of creatures
Like,
Oh.
Category.
within a family tree of.
Uh-huh. Did you make up that word, Tag? Is that just
No, it is science.
what tree is Treble in?
Basilisk, reptile, or lizard, reptile, and what would it be above that? It would probably be
Animal.
I don't know. No, because there's more layers. I mean, it ends with animal, yes, But you can see there's
Like,
a whole tree of identifiable things about it, which of course they're common sense. I mean, you know what most of those things. You know what a lizard is. You know what a reptile is. Do you know what a reptile is?
I was gonna say
That's pretty
It's-
sciencey, actually. Probably not.
Yeah, because species, genus, family,
Yeah.
order, class,
Yes.
phylum, kingdom, and domain.
Yeah.
what species is Eizen? Tag if you want to.
Kalishtar, unknown connection to the rest of the tree.
Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Well, there's not a lot known about him. Can we eat the
Oh, yes.
jellyfish?
Are they poisonous?
Can we eat?
Oh. The giant jellyfish are very venomous with stinging cells all along its tentacles.
I knew it. I knew it.
I look at Treble. Is he gonna be alright?
Oh my gosh. Treble's just dead.
Jellyfish are the favored food of most sea turtles.
But
Oh yeah,
what
he's a
about
sea
Treble?
turtle though.
But what about Treble though? He's not a turtle.
Well, Treble's eating the squid, not the...
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we eat the squid?
What?
Can we eat the squid?
Can we eat the squid?
Yes, squid is healthy.
Oh.
All right, let's roast some. Let's roast some squid.
And good work. Good job, Tag. Good job. I would like just like to high five. There's no like hands. It's like, well,
You high five its eyeball.
dink. Good job.
Yes, thank you.
Fist bump it. Just fist bump it.
Just,
Okay, well,
Oh.
I go over to a
just
squid
catch it.
that's been beached. Are they beached?
Okay. Yeah, you're on a beach.
Okay, so I go to a squid that Treble's not bothering with, and I examine it.
Okay.
And then I will, I don't know, attempt to cut it up for food.
Okay.
Attempt to prepare it. You guys
So-
got this. You guys are like the best
You have
cooks.
cooking, right?
Do
you have cooking as a feat?
No, I
Yes.
don't. Everyone just said she's good at cooking with
Right.
my feet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like she should
I
I feel
kinda
like they
think you would
should
have
just
had it.
because
you were
yeah.
taught how to cook. Your
That
family
feat is
cooks. It's
one
like
of
a
the
family
best,
thing.
dude.
Yeah.
The feat gives you like temporary hit points when you eat when you use it to eat.
Whoa, that's cool.
I think they would definitely have it because they've cooked so much. Like they've learned it at least. Like they spent the time and gotten that skill. I would say. Yes, now I'm gonna do like a home ec class, so you can teach that too. So music, home ec.
You have eaten octopus, and
Uh-huh.
you know that they can be eaten either cooked or raw, as long as you check it, make sure that it has no parasites that you can see. Things living in it, like worms and stuff.
Can I clean with prestidigitation? I mean, we don't like
Oh,
just clean it like that. Just come over and be like, well,
Good idea.
someone's gonna clean the squids. That's immaculate. Come on, I just didn't know you love fish.
Oh. All right, what's clean now? So, do we want to cut up the body or the tentacle? What do you think will taste better?
I mean,
I feel like tentacles are gonna be way less work because look at the body, and it's like it's a giant squid, so it's gonna be huge.
true.
Make me an
But-
insight check while you're
Sure.
cleaning it.
Can we see its beak?
Is Hipley making the inside check or am
Oh,
I?
who's
You
making
are
the inside
Cerridwen.
check?
Insight? Okay.
Dude, my insight is terrible.
30.
Jeez.
Oh. So as you're cleaning it, you realize that there is a pocket where there are a few little eggs that are remnants, it looks like, of a release.
Like it had hatchlings or
Yes.
whatever squid babies are called.
Yeah.
Little squid babies.
Squid eggs.
And these are like the remaining shells?
It's just a few eggs that look like they're left, sort of stuck to the edge or the outside of the place where the eggs are released.
Oh, okay. Did the eggs appear alive? Like there's living creatures in them?
Yeah, there's a little bit of movement in them.
Okay.
We need to make a fish tank. Hope we have another pet.
Fish tank.
Thanks. Squid tank.
What do you think we should do with these? We got little baby squids in these eggs.
They're like
Maybe
nutritious.
Put them in the water, eat them.
Yeah, I was gonna. I mean, maybe put them in the water. I would say. I mean,
Okay, we'll put them in the water.
When you go down to the water, you see there's another squid here and there. But in the water, in the froth of the water, you do see every now and then another egg. You see a few eggs.
Okay. So this is normal.
hmm.
Okay. So I'll go back to the squid I was examining, and then I guess I'll either can I just cut off that section of the body
Yeah.
and just carry
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just carry that part of the body.
Yeah,
Cut that off with
you
the
clean
sword.
Octopus, and they're not that different. I mean, they're different enough, but they're not so dissimilar that you're not able to.
Yeah.
You can figure out how to clean them pretty quickly.
Yeah, so just
And
cut
I
around
help
that.
with presentation.
Yeah.
And they do have a
Um,
beak, which octopuses did too. But boy, that's a sharp, nasty beak they got.
Ooh. And I take the eggs over to the water and I'll just slide it in.
Okay.
Well, I hope they live. Let's go eat its mother.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we don't
Just
want to
thinks about
waste
that.
it.
True. I mean, we didn't kill it. I mean, it's already, got beached.
Oh,
Yeah. You figure
yeah.
one squid would probably feed. It probably takes a couple of squid to feed any one of you. It might take a couple more to feed you.
all right. Well, maybe we
But
should
there are
start
plenty.
gathering.
It's not like there's not enough. There's plenty.
Yeah. Let's gather some, I guess, leaves or something to put these on so they're not sandy.
Okay.
Start a fire and cook them.
Well, maybe Ice can help. I mean, I see we've been doing this, and Ice has been just kind of chilling back in the sand watching us, I imagine.
Oh, he's been,
Yeah,
examining the crystal.
Yeah, I has been examining the crystal so I can connect it.
But when can you do it with your eyes closed, though, Dwayne? Because I've seen his eyes. I think he's dozing, but okay. I mean, that's how you do it. It's fine.
I can
what-
hear you, Hipley.
All right, well, let's just have me and Jada go and collect up some leaves and we'll get the palm fronds. Probably best way to. Oh, maybe we could wrap them in the palm fronds and cook
Ooh.
them that way. Then we can be iron.
Whoa.
Ah,
Very nice.
so we'll go over. I guess we'll just go over to the palms
Yeah.
and
Okay.
don't I just blast them off? Just look at Higley.
Just blast some palm from off. I'm just kind of just.
How's that work, DM?
Blasting off palm leaves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He blasts at palm leaves and they fall off.
Okay, but are they just shattered to pieces, or are they intact?
If he hits the inside near the tree, probably not. If he hits the middle of it, yes.
I'm sure Jatam will learn how to hit the right ones. I'm sure,
he can kind of do a minimal version of this too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll just gather palm fronds that way, and maybe we could cook in. Maybe we could boil in coconut milk or something. It's just getting all these ideas.
I'll get the coconuts too. Say down some coconuts. You know what? Let's go coconuts. Oh man.
Okay. And get out a pot and start I guess I'll start. We need a fire. So we'll get out the old flint. I need something to cook it on, though.
Oh, the bag of holding. I go look in the bag that we have. Like we have to have some sort of dish in there. I mean, I don't know all the stuff.
Yeah, get a pan out. Get I'll find some. I was like, how well do you think palm trees burn? 'Cause they're not really a tree; they're more of like a weed.
Mhm.
But
That
I
is
guess
a
that's all we got. So she just goes back to the palm trees and like I imagine Hipley knocked one over with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Um,
okay. It was on purpose.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. You can put together a nice cooking area. The rest of the palm tree wouldn't be good for sitting on.
and
Or
drag
on
it
the
over
beach.
and we assemble a cooking area with find a pot and I guess we'll just put in our coconuts, coconut milk and start dropping in the squid. And I'll,
This-
maybe some other simmered fruit would be good with it.
Decent.
Oh,
You're going through your ritual and everything, and you see them destroying palm trees and stuff.
We're just trashing the island. This is more
Yeah,
litter.
I'm
Just
hearing
like,
it, but I'm focusing on what I'm doing as I'm sort of doing lines and pathways out from the agite and the sand.
Okay. You
Now,
can
now to be
resist.
clear, they means them, not me.
well, because you're sleeping. Yeah, of
Eisen's
course.
Eisen's over there, connecting. He's not destroying nature at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I'll look at Dwayne and be like, this is like look at like the just like the how calm everything is. Like, oh man, this is it's almost too good if that makes sense. I don't
Oh
know.
no, I get it. It's kind of freaking me out too. Here we are. Jesus is doing a 8-hour ritual. Nothing horrible's happened yet. We're just cooking, coconut curry with everything in it, and I keep waiting for the sky to fall down.
And
She looks.
Mespidicine's head rolls back, and he starts like making sounds.
Are they just sounds, or
Can
is he
can
saying
can Dwayne
something?
can Dwayne understand that? I was gonna say like
Yeah,
because Dwayne can has a
Do you have
Yeah.
the shield on you? Are you
Yeah, I
holding
do.
the shield? Yeah,
yeah.
then
Shield's on me.
you can tell he's telling you from here you may exit me from my other side, and that would be the direction to your destination.
we gotta swim. Oh my god.
You have sailboards.
Yes,
Come
I
on.
was about to say we have the sailboards.
That's so we saw that one. So okay, well, all right.
All right.
Just do you tell us that to it that we have to?
Yeah, I pass it on.
I knew it. See, I knew it. I knew it. It was too good. Now we got it.
And while he's talking, there are
Uh,
tentacles that are hanging out of his mouth that are like longer than trees, like much longer than trees. Than trees are tall.
I'm gonna mage hand them to make sure like, they don't fall on us, because like I'm sure that's like just death. So we make sure like they like drip off like to mage in like kind of a way, just in case.
Okay.
Well, hopefully we don't need wind, do we, with these skipper things, right? I mean, you can just
Um. Well, at the very least, I can pull the party again.
They each have a
Oh.
paddle, and they each have the
Oh,
have a
yeah.
sail.
duh. Okay.
But we might want to like try to rope them together or something.
Oh yes.
Again,
Oh yes.
maybe we can make like a big raft that we can, walk on a little bit. Just kind of put them together.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then have sails collectively. I don't know. I mean, I don't, I've just been a passenger on a ship and I pull ropes when they tell me to, and I have no idea if that's a good idea or not. But we could try.
I'm bored. I'm definitely not a try.
Okay.
I'll start working on that too. I guess I'll start trying to do those schematics and try to tie them together.
Yeah, you and Jada can work on that, and I'll just focus on the cooking. And if you think I could help, let me know.
I'll make sure I do like kind of like in the vicinity of Disa, so like without saying things, so Disa can kind of see. So if it's like super bad, like maybe Disa like give like a dot or something. So I'm just doing it like close by, like looking at Disa's kind of like is this a good idea? Okay, so see, so head up. So I'm like, okay, so I keep going. All right, Jada, we got this.
So you get through the day, you eat, Desus is kept clear of any concerns. Eisen's staring into his orb, and the 8 hours has passed that Desus needed. Treble is over satiated with squid.
He's just like lying on his bag, like
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, food coma.
just sunning.
Yeah. And you're now in the afternoon. You're into the middle of the afternoon about. Wait. Yeah.
Or
2, 3.
break of dawn. So
Yeah.
All right, Jesus, you ready?
just nod as I kneel in front of the agite and just wave over, trying to keep concentrating on my spell.
oh, do you need to bring Trouble? Well, I'm gonna pick up Trouble because he's just laying there, just like done. So it's like, come on, buddy. Gosh, you ate a lot more.
I'll help him out.
Thank you. Thank you.
When you bring him over, you just see there's just what seems like random lines coming from the agite in the sand, but you realize they all seem to be almost sprinting off into constellations, and there's little white five-pointed stars at each point, sort of splintering it in almost like a labyrinth of sorts. And as Treble comes in, it sort of sparkles a little bit, like the sand is extra shiny just from the arcaneness that is developing there. And you bring him close, I put a hand just on Treble's snout face, and I say my final druidic words, and I summon onto him common as his language that he will understand and speak. And he can now be awakened, and hopefully this works.
Well, you know the spell has to end with a nose boop.
Yeah, it's always how you do it with animals. You have to loop them.
And Treble sort of rolls into the sand and sort of moves his back in. It feels good and goes to sleep.
Is this the next part of the? Do we wake him or I don't?
Yeah, he may not realize his intelligence. He'd be a lot smarter than what he was. I can say that much.
Sleep is pretty awesome though. So I mean, if I was even smarter, I'd be like, yes, I need to. I'm gonna poke Trouble. Like I was gonna go over to Trouble, and be like, hey buddy,
What? And his eyes bug out.
oh gosh. I'd be like, the first time Hipley's like at a loss for words, like he can't be like yes. So Hipley's just like,
It worked.
Good job, Jesus. Good job.
And it's just looking around, very confused at what just happened.
oh my gosh. I run over, I'm gonna give Denise like a hug, just like crying a little bit, just like I'm not crying, it's fine.
Oh, thank Luluin for this to be possible. Oh my god. And I'll hug Hipley back.
Whoa, what is this?
You're
You're awakened now, so
Yeah, I guess some teaching needs to be present.
okay.
yeah.
I got
Hipley,
this.
I think this is
I feel
perfect
so
for
this
you.
is the books I like know where you're like, where do they come from?
You've
Like
learned my language.
Actually, you've come into sudden knowledge of ours.
No, your sounds before were just useless.
Well, you now have an understanding that they aren't useless. It's how we communicate.
Oh, so well, I guess you're hearing us. Okay, I think I get it. So you're hearing us like you think we should be sounding, and we're hearing you like we think you should be sounding. So, oh, wow, that's interesting. Oh man, but it's a pleasure to finally get to. What can I ask you though? What is your name?
Hold
Got
on.
him. Yes.
The one thing I didn't plan for, and I should have known it was coming. I knew it was coming. Hold on.
Since we couldn't speak with you before, we've only called you Treble.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, that's a pretty cool.
Hold on, I gotta go to my names list.
Can't hear you, Scott.
Hold on, I gotta go to my names list. Oh.
It's like my name's Gregory. I'm like, oh.
Also, just to note that Treble is charmed by me for 30 days.
Oh, which one of us isn't charmed by you, though? I mean, let's be real.
Who doesn't love Desus? But you know what? I am absolutely starving because that squid smelled good like 5 hours ago.
We saved you some.
Oh,
we
yeah,
definitely.
here. Made a curry.
And my stomach's rumbling. Thank you.
But you did an amazing job as usual. And Eizen, you did good in sleeping at the orb, so
Stare
good
sleeping?
job on that.
I do what I can.
A tough life.
My name in my tongue was Kala.
Kala.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, like, well, it's nice to meet
Is
you.
there more of that food?
Well, look at do we make enough to like? I mean, you saw me went to town on telepathically. You saw we went to town on that. So is there enough to?
Oh, she
Oh,
always
I
makes
can-
a huge amount of food. It's just how she cooks. And like she had nothing to do but cook, so she just kept cooking.
Heck yeah. So like yeah, Kala, there's yeah, Dwayne knows how to cook a lot, so
We should store that. Or we should keep that for later. When I'm hungry again.
so so you mean so I assume he's gonna like turn it to stone? As soon as that is so you're going to turn it to stone, I imagine, to preserve it, because we just use usually salt, I feel like, right? We salt to preserve, stuff like that.
If it's already cooked, or if it's dead, I can't change it.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. But how do you say that we preserve it? Or what are your what are your methods for preserving something that's already dead?
My mouth.
Oh, okay. Well,
Where are we? This is not my desert.
That was a year ago.
Oh gosh.
We've been many places.
Yes, and I do apologize for taking you away from the desert, but I can definitely take you back. Not right now because we're kind of far away on a turtle, so but eventually I can
Yeah, we
bring you
have.
back to the desert.
Should I turn it to stone and we could eat it later?
No.
No. That's like a lot of turtle.
We will have another kind of turtle you can try that on.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. And so we do have but first of all, so we'll definitely get you back to the desert if that's what you wish. We'll
Desert
definitely get you
turtles
back
are
there.
hard to eat, you know. They have, even when turned to stone and then turned back, they're still very thick and have a hard shell.
Well, this one's not going to be a desert turtle. This one's going to
And
be
a sea.
a sea turtle
Sea turtle, but
that can
I
breathe.
I think there's a question we all wanted to know is, do you like being with us?
I mean, oh gosh, you asked.
You're fun.
Say we're
Yay,
fun.
we're fun.
Fun, okay,
We're fun.
We're fun. We're fun. Like, just-
Yeah. Do
I
you
get
want to
stow
return?
many different kinds of things.
Do you want to keep staying with us?
if you want to, I mean,
Especially that one. I pointed Tiffany.
Yes, you're fun. I
See, that told you
I
guys.
prefer being with you over being alone, especially. I don't
Yeah,
have
it
a
was
good,
when we found
cave
you.
anywhere.
And when we found you, you were just in a cave by yourself.
Attached to
That was one of the
your
greatest.
previous companion.
What?
He was attached to one of his previous companions.
Yes.
You weren't here. Wait, what are you talking about? Was that Eizen?
That's true. You wouldn't.
Oh, that's right. I wouldn't have done that. Thank you.
I was like, Eizen,
It's
what?
been so long. I forgot.
That was
if it
pre
Eizen or
Shadowfell,
not.
man.
Yeah.
Professor, is that you? But
It's me, Spirit Bastard.
Will we stay on this turtle forever?
oh no.
No.
Actually, leaving soon?
Yeah, we're leaving soon.
Ah,
Maybe we can like.
Well,
I guess I'll start salting things, and then she's just.
Yeah, I saw y'all starting a raft? Some wind
oh
raft?
yes.
The
we're starting
wind
a
skippers?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jada and Tiffany were on it.
Alright, I can help take a look at that then.
Awesome.
Yeah,
should
Eizen
we
will help
ask?
too.
Oh, now he's gonna help.
if you
Should we
need to
ask?
be preserved, I could turn you into stone sometime if you need it.
And would we be okay? I mean, how long would we last like that if you did? Would we still be alive when you unpreserved us, or
I don't know.
well, we'll test it out, later. But we do have a question though. I mean, so there is a turtle that we do want to take down and definitely be able to eat. Would you be okay? And we can also make you giant. So
Like
You'd
my,
be- you'd
like
be-
my mother?
no, you'd be even, I assume.
Bigger.
But yes, you see like the turtle we're
Strong.
on, like you'd be almost like maybe not this big, but pretty big, like almost like would be close to a turtle size. I mean, like I know a turtle's giant, but like a little smaller, so like but still is that a good relative?
I would be really big.
Yes.
I could eat more.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
you
could,
could
yeah.
eat the turtle. The
Mhm.
big turtle.
Mhm.
Then I will be really big for you, and I'll eat turtles
hmm
and other things
Glad
that
that-
need to be eaten.
Yep.
I have
You'd be able
lots of
to-
teeth, and they're very sharp.
Yeah, you too.
we do not. I do not. That my teeth are not very sharp. They're pretty. Couple are kind of sharp, but not like that.
Hey, I got canines.
But I will say it is going to be dangerous, though, Kala. So I don't want to lie because this turtle can breathe fire. So it won't be easy.
Fire.
Yes, like I point to like the fire that that's when it
Oh.
The
started.
cooking fire, yeah.
And it goes closer to it.
Don't touch it.
That's dangerous.
Yes. And this turtle can like breathe that.
I mean, I think Jada or myself can at least cast a spell to protect
Oh
Kala
yeah,
from fire.
true. So, all right. Well, I guess that works. So we do have the magical capabilities to keep you protected from it. So I forgot.
When do we go eat the turtle?
Soon we
Oh.
have to do a bit more traveling.
I like traveling with you. We always find adventure. I don't know if you
Aw.
know adventure.
Mhm.
We always find
If we-
fun.
If we try not to cry, it's like, oh my gosh.
Which of my instruments do you like the most? And I like pull up my crwth and I play it, and my lute and I play it, and my drums and I play it, and my penny whistle and I play it.
The first that one, and it like walks over to the crwth.
Okay.
I play Smoke on the Water really messily, not as good as Jesus. I'm just like play something.
But a perfectly played Smoke on the Water is possible.
Sagewynd by the master of. Oh, Kyle, which one of us, if you had to choose, like, which one of us is like the coolest one? Like, like who's like, if you had to pick.
Who's your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
You all are.
Insight check that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm like, you're lying. Just want to say it, but it's fine. Well, listen.
And if he says Desis, you can at least say, well, if you're charmed by your spell, that doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
But it would make sense, like charmed or not charmed. I feel
True.
like that would still be
True.
a logical answer. But
Actually,
like,
that probably is what you would do because of the charm. So yeah, this one that just made me.
Well, we'll check in 30 days.
it was like, yeah, that makes sense. But
I mean, I'm adorable.
I mean, if you said Eizen, it definitely would be like that's questionable. But
Does
that'd be very questionable.
does the awakening go away after 30 days? Or does
Kind of pause as I ponder my knowledge. I think it's just the charm effect goes away.
oh my gosh,
am I going to stay like this forever?
Yeah, so he
Okay.
will get to decide if he still likes me after 30 days. But
Right. Do they have the same reaction to someone to losing the charm after they've been charmed?
no,
Like,
it
do
just
they-
says when the condition ends, the waking creature chooses whether to remain friendly to you based on how you treated it while it was charmed.
oh okay, we're good.
So it doesn't become hostile. It's just like,
Yeah.
do I like you or not? Were you good to me?
Yeah,
Mhm.
all the typical things.
Yeah.
Should we start our journey?
Is a raft ready?
Yeah, let me look over this thing and make sure I can make it as like a proper
Oh, we're
raft.
going on the water again? Oh,
I know. I feel you. I feel you, buddy. No. Yeah.
that one doesn't like the water much, and it points to Cerridwen.
You're right.
Oh, it
I don't.
remembers. Oh, here's.
Yeah.
That one and I
Oh.
are not. We don't love water. We don't like water.
Oh, we should tell you our names.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
Oh
Aren't
my
you
gosh.
going?
Yeah, we like having specific names, so you know who we're talking about all the time. So I'm Cerridwen, but you can call me Dwyn. If that's too long. That's
Dwyn.
Jada. Point. Whoever wants to go now.
I'm Desis. Hello.
I am Hipley.
I'm Eizen.
And that's Tag.
Tag is also little.
Yeah.
Did
well,
Alice say that?
or
Yes, Gala says that.
Oh yeah, Tag is small.
Eizen is the new one.
Yeah,
Oh.
Eizen's the newest member.
but we are planning to get the other member back too, though. So you'll be seeing them in a little while.
I'll make like
Minor
a
image.
minor image, like bust, essentially, like shoulders up image of Vezrin. I was like, do you remember this one?
Yes, when I was very, very young.
That's Vezrin. You'll see him again.
Oh my god, it's gonna freak Brethren out. Oh, I can't wait.
No, no, no.
Oh my god, could you imagine when you get brought back? Everybody's like, yeah, check this out. Oh, here's Treble. You can talk now. What?
We should.
Like,
Yep.
Oh my god, Treble could be the first one he sees and just be like, "Yo, what's up?"
And then Treble
Treble's the one
slaps
that
him.
smacks
And then Treble slaps him. Yes.
We
They were,
should,
oh my god, it's not.
we should get the bad part of this trip over and get off the water so we can eat the turtle.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be yes because there's turtle, and then there's also gonna be another. Can you make a thing of Nios? I mean, I don't want you to waste your spells. Never mind. I was gonna say, can you make like because there's other things there too. There's gonna be a lot of more
Well,
than
it's a
just
minor
turtle, but-
illusion. Yeah, I can do it. I can make a Nios image.
So it'll be that to be there too, and then probably some other things. But yeah,
I'll just turn everything into stone, and then we'll sort it out later if you'd like.
I like that. Stone turn to stone first. Ask questions later. Yeah. So. But not the myriads though. So can you make those really quickly? So these are not going to turn to stone. We're going to see them. And these are what we want to
And
to save.
it kind of looks at the image. It looks like all of you.
Yeah. So okay, that's yeah. So these ones we do not want to turn to stone. We want to
if they attack us, Treble, or sorry, that's Kala now, right? Kala, right? Yeah.
I like Treble
If they-
too.
You like Treble?
Okay.
Okay. I'll probably
If somebody
keep calling
attacks
it
us, somebody attacks us, that's who you turn to stone.
You have
not
no
a si-
limit to names, I don't think. You can have as many names as you want.
I mean
Who's going to
that's
stop you?
that's I mean also it's I mean yeah I mean but it'd be hard to remember though, so that's why we usually just stick to a few because any more at least I can be kind of forgetful. But Eizen maybe still because I mean if the Myriad are under Now's control they might attack, so I mean maybe not everything attacks, so we still because if they attack I don't want them to go under their own volition because of what he's doing.
How did you learn my language?
That's thesis.
Boy, the deuces. Well, I'll explain this.
Yeah, it's
In the plainest way, you know how we can do things like this, and I make a minor illusion, and I change it a couple times, just like I just make minor illusions of us. You know how we can do these sort of things, and I gesture hippily.
I do prestidigitation like little fireworks.
druid
Backs away from the
craft.
fireworks.
So you get what he likes the fireworks
No,
or
it backs
no?
away from the fireworks.
Oh, oops.
That's called magic, and it lets us do a lot of things. And that's how we that's really specifically Desis, really, it's all her.
Mhm.
She used magic to make you smarter, basically.
Smart.
Yes.
Yeah, like you can understand more, like you understand what we're saying now, versus before you couldn't.
Does Tag know language too? Know how to speak?
You do this to yourself, Scott. Oh God, yes. Tag
Tag doesn't say anything.
Tag.
Tag knows a few words. He's
I speak.
yeah. So Tag, can you explain your speech abilities? Just like
Languages work.
he can speak languages.
How many languages can you speak, Tag?
Two.
Oh, what's the other language?
What's the name of that? The language of mechanist. I don't remember what it is.
Oh, that's so tight.
I forgot the name of
Okay.
it, but that language.
Whoa, that's so sick. Would you even know? I mean,
No, you've never
see if
heard
he
of
told
it.
us, we like.
I mean, he probably did just say the name of the language, which you've never heard of.
What the? And it would, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Well, dang. Well, he was like, okay, I don't know what that. I think you're just making up languages
Oh.
now, but okay.
Modron language.
Yeah, that's it.
It sounds like a series of clicks and words.
Yeah,
Hmm?
it's odd.
Oh, that's
that-
fascinating. Maybe I could learn that.
Do you know who else? Do you know anyone else who can speak that language? I've never heard the language before. Tag. Have you been able to converse with people with that language?
So, some of Nios. How would he say it?
Nelson's henchman.
Nios has compatriots, not compatriots, too big of a word. Nios knows people. That would be simple enough.
People like yourselves, or like fleshy people, like.
There are no more like myself that I know.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well.
Tagging is a very rare ability, I imagine.
So the people who can speak Modron, are they like soft like us? Or are they hard
No,
like
they're,
like
they're
Jada.
like Jada.
Oh,
Interesting.
and Nio says, okay. Oh my gosh. Like putting 3 and 8 together, because we know that Nelson was making those like machines. Well, did they have? This makes sense. Autonomy when you spoke to them. I mean, were they?
They have work to do. Or they have work.
What work were they doing? What was their main job?
Different works.
Do you know any kinds of work that you can remember?
Training. I wonder if he knows all the names. Assembly. Connectivity. Communication. And lists other works that don't sound like real work to most of you.
Oh man. Well, so he's using them to make, and they're making. Oh. Well. Okay.
All the materials were for making more Jade Warriors. And something called tines.
Oh no. Okay. Well, thank you, Tag. Thank you. That's very extremely helpful information.
Yeah, good work.
And Tag says basilisks don't have language.
Of course they do. You forgot to speak.
This is new. I must comprehend this
Take your
and
time.
reassess.
All right, Jesus, how's the raft looking?
I got a plan. We got a rope. I pull tree sap from the palm trees so I can make a proper like gummy goo, seal everything off, tie up the sails so it becomes more of a one bigger sail that we can pivot,
Okay.
and turned one of the like paddle oars into more of a rudder, and then we can still use with the remaining 4 that we have to paddle if we need to. But we'll see how sturdy it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to use my rope, that's good, fine too. Like the magic rope.
Maybe a survival check. See how
I'm good at that.
See how good you make
Could we-
your raft.
Could we help? I mean,
Someone
we're all-
Guidance.
survival could help.
don't know
I
if I don't
have
think I have.
survival. I mean, I'm a bard. I help.
I have history of survival. I can tell how people lived.
I have proficiency in everything.
Coach when?
So I roll at advantage now?
Yeah, you have enough help, and you're not under pressure to do it fast.
Yeah.
Those are kind of the things that give you the benefit.
And I guide myself, because divine things.
You say work?
So that is a 22 total.
It seems very sturdy.
Nice.
They seem very well connected. The glue you made is holding well and resisting the water pretty well. Seems like a solid raft.
I made a lot of like little mini ones to just throw into sea before back home, so toys in the sands.
Oh wait. Dang. Wait. Oh, well, that's.
Yeah, I was the only kid on my island, so I'd make my own toys.
Do you still? I mean, I think a friend of mine would think that's really cool if you made them once. So I mean, if you could make them one.
Grass dolls, palm tree, like little leaf dolls.
Oh.
Could you make maybe like a little like a book, like a little
Yeah, I can get some
for a
bark
friend.
and get some leaves and make a little doll-sized book.
Let's say I'm gonna wear like a pen. I'm like, yeah, this is for a friend, so definitely let them know.
Yeah.
Definitely for a friend.
And
We have to go back to the other place, so you guys, we gotta. And it's good that Caleb can talk to you now because you have to just think of
food.
Think of you guys help. I don't know how to say this.
Yeah,
Think
if
of
they
the
don't
other
have an
plane.
understanding of the planes, would just the word material help them?
Oh yes, maybe. Think of material.
Explaining planes is really a difficult concept.
Yeah.
And
Do we have to think of just the plane itself or a specific area of the plane? I think of Shaylee and see what happens.
you don't go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere. Okay.
I think we just have to think of the. What was it? Did we think of? Well, I would remember, Scott. So what did I think of to do it? Because
Yeah, there were. You had to think about the plane you wanted to be on. You have to think of being on the ethereal or on the astral or on the prime.
how in the fluff are we gonna? Okay.
Okay.
So
I've explained the sandwich before. Dwayne, help me with your illusion. So
I'm a teacher
Make
too.
the illusion.
we are on the top of the food sandwich, which is the astral. And then we want to go here, which is the meat of the sandwich, the material. That is where your home was or is. That's where we're from. We want to be back on that meat.
I'll eat the meat.
Yes.
Well, we got to think about the meat. And look at Dees, like Dees like a teacher. Like fishing's cool, but
The squid meat was good. Is it squid meat?
Yeah, there's squid meat
I'll
there.
eat that. Although I'm not hungry now.
Well, we just gotta think on it though. So right now we're just gonna what if they just think about something like something like squid, like it. Yeah, you just gotta think about that right now. So we're just gonna close our eyes. We're also gonna think about meat.
Squid meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see them.
So I poof. Is he there too? When I go to the material plane,
No.
I poof back.
What happened to you?
Oh, so I went to the meat. Could I try explaining it? I mean,
Okay.
I know. Could I? And
Perhaps you can ask our turtle.
could I use my
to
teaching
help
skills
as
too?
well.
Since I'm a teacher, could I use like that to kind of
All right. I'll give you an intelligence check at disadvantage.
disadvantage? Okay, disadvantage.
I mean, this is hard teaching.
And so just intelligence check. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
check. Where is it?
Guidance.
I'll take it. Guidance. Okay. Oh, the first roll was so good. Hey, okay. So no, I mean with the guidance, it might be a. Let's see. Roll. So it's a 10.
Fred.
Yeah,
Oh.
not getting it.
Hey,
Perhaps.
okay.
Twin, perhaps you have the turtle. Maybe they, as one creature to another might be able to explain it away for.
But Treble can't
Okay.
speak that language though.
Treble.
All right, I'll talk
You'll
to that
translate.
Peter Shane.
True.
Yeah, translate.
Okay, so Master Peter Shane. Wait for come back.
Don't turn this cat. Don't turn to stone. He's friend. We don't. Not so.
And its head leans back, and it's
We're trying to all go back to the material plane. What do you think about when you want to go back?
being there.
Being there, do you think about a specific place or just generally?
Just being there.
Okay, generally.
Are you having trouble thinking? I could just move you if you wish.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. If you could just take us all the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
Yeah,
can't
can
say
you
that.
just move us all over?
And you all are on the material plane.
Dang, that was easy.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Your minds are not clear today. The skies are clear.
It's been a big experience for us.
Throwing some
Okay.
shade at us, and wow, okay, okay, buddy. Well, your mind's not clear. Okay. Turn
All right,
the
we're
stone.
here.
All right.
We have to go to the other side of him, right?
Yes.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
All right. So
We gotta get to the raft to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
what's cool?
The picture
My little doodle.
that Natalie put in the
What is it?
Discord.
Oh
I
snap!
missed it.
No, you can see it.
Nice.
Quick, delete it.
Yeah.
That's tight. All right, guys. So we're about to embark. I'm looking at these. If you're gonna fly again, could I, I'm asking Gwen, like, if you're gonna fly, do you need can I get a ride?
I think I'm gonna need to fly so we can get around Mass Peter Shane anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So.
True. But I'll stay with Kala though.
Gwen and I change our forms, you'll be able to pick up the raft easier too.
Yeah.
True.
We all work together. We can just carry it over there, and then you can save your transformation.
True.
It's whatever. I just figure we need all the firepower we
I
might
just look
need
at
later.
that forest and jungle, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing.
We can walk around. We can walk around the edge until we get to the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we? Yeah, would that be?
And then we don't have to trudge to the forest or go up the shallow down it. We just kind of go around the edge.
I suppose we could pull the raft behind us as we go, but we're gonna be catching all the.
But we're not gonna make
with the five
we
of
could
us.
carry
We
it.
could literally carry it. Yeah.
We could carry
You
it.
could
That's true.
carry it between three of you or so.
But how far away is it gonna be once we get to the water though? Like how close are we? Like even with that, can we make an estimate? I mean, I guess we wouldn't know, or could we ask our friend
Decent.
turtle
Maybe a nature check.
Okie dokie. What does it say?
You know where the fires have been and stuff.
Oh, that was a low roll. 12 total.
You're not really sure. At least a couple of days.
Oh, so I guess we can use some spells now. It's not gonna hurt too much. I mean, well, if Dita says that to us, I don't know.
It'd be a couple days. I get my wild shapes back on short rest anyway, so I can definitely wild shape to make this easier.
And I can make us fly too if we want to just kind of fly across as well really quick as well. So either or.
Also, I'm assuming that. Good.
How long can you
Well,
fly?
Jesus, are you gonna carry the rafts in your form?
Yeah, do we want to fly? Well, I wouldn't be able to carry everybody and a raft if I'm a bird, but I can be a war horse.
If you do the spider though, you can like wrap us all in webs.
Well, I mean, you can take more than one trip, or I could also be another bird.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna love watching this watch. You're gonna be I think you've seen this before, but still cool though.
I'm trying to think of what my strongest flying thing is, and
And you're wondering how your raft would hold up against giant bird claws wrapping it.
Thanks God.
I mean, maybe,
I rolled a 22. I think it can handle things.
okay.
Or you can grab it by ropes and carry it with the ropes.
True.
Yeah.
We have
You can
enough rope.
suspend it
We have
up by
enough rope.
ropes. Natalie, the strongest bird I have found is a giant eagle on 16.
Yeah. Okay. So we can giant eagle. Hopefully the turtle isn't too big, so that we can have her form for a little bit.
Yeah, it's just the size of an island.
Well, these can be small. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think you should handle the raft because I'm not going to be as smart.
All right. I will transform, and with a puff of starlight, I become a pure white giant eagle.
So, oh, pure white too. That's sick. I look at Eizen like, if you can turn an animal Eizen, what would you turn into?
Like
You
a
do what they
harpy
can do.
eagle.
Wait, what?
Like a harpy eagle, aren't they all white?
Ooh.
They have some grays and some
Thought
browns,
about
but they are pretty cool. So I'll be a harpy eagle. They're dope.
Except they eat sloths, which make them totally uncool.
That's
Oh.
nature.
I know it is. Yeah, they're more
Do they eat?
gray.
Do they
Maybe a
do they
monkey?
eat them at the base? Oh, wow, a monkey. Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
will.
Oh, why would you? Why would you choose a? Why would you want to be a monkey?
I mean, they're cool. They're agile. They get around easy. Still pretty intelligent.
What would you
Why
do
not?
as a monkey, though? What would you do as a? Hipley's like, okay. What would you do as a
Monkey
monkey?
things.
Okay.
Things.
Okay. Monkey things. Okay.
Okay.
There was a guy who had
so-
a pet monkey and he used him to, do performances in the street and, collect coins.
Did Eizen have a pet?
Make me a
Oh.
dex check. Make me a dex check to carry
Me?
the raft. Yep, as an eagle.
I thought you said death save and got really scared for a second.
No.
His dex. Yeah, I heard it too. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the eagle has a better dex than me. 16 total.
Okay, so you're able to control your grip so that you don't like put pressure on the side seams and like make it weakened or potentially even break it, and you're able to fly it. But it's kind of, you have to do it fairly carefully. So you don't think you can actually carry people while you do that.
Well, that's fine because we're gonna fly anyways. Because me and Eizen, because I can cast fly. Since no, it's gonna take a couple days to get there anyways. I was gonna cast
Okay.
fly on us.
All right. So you fly
And you
over
get
the-
all of us with flying?
Yeah, because I can get. Let's see, okay.
And are you just flying to the other side of the island, or are you gonna fly for a while and then when you have to go to the raft?
We
go
get
to
you.
the raft?
Yeah, we can check the island out while we're here, see if there's anything that we haven't noticed yet.
And I get 3 people with fly.
Okay, so that's yourself and Jada. And then, we're going to be one person out. Unless I can carry someone, which I can do.
Okay.
Have to carry Treble and tag.
Yeah, so we'll have the 3 flyers carry someone. So, Jada and I can fly with you, Hipley, and then we can carry people.
Okay. Wait, so who's flying? I'm sorry, I had a brain fart.
You, and Jada and I can fly.
Okay. Tips will cast a fly.
So what's your plan now? You all are capable of being flying collectively.
I'm like, all right, Eizen, and I just gesture for you to leap into my arms. Let's go.
Right. And he doesn't leap, but he comfortably does what you request.
You gotta leap. Come on, Ice. You gotta leap into it.
That's not happening.
Okay. We're gonna have to learn how to dance for the show.
You
It's
can
bring
do,
back
I
best
can do
friend, so-
piggyback too if you don't want to be princess carried.
While we're flying, I would be looking down to see if there's anything of note or interest that we might need to, that we might want to inspect or check out.
Nothing special. It's a giant turtle with a forest on it. So there's food. But that's about it.
Yeah, we gathered fruit.
Yeah. So how far can you fly before you have to stop?
Well, I can do it again too a couple times. So it's not very. So it's only 10 minutes. I mean, hopefully it's not that big. So 30 minutes total. Because I can do it 3 times.
So do you want to fly that distance, or do you want to just fly to the other side and ride the rafts? The raft.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a plan.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna go to the other side of the island and get on the raft.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you get to the other side.
Does he use all of his spell slots?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would getting everyone across. 'Cause it takes more than 10 minutes to do the whole thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mentally tired. But we made it.
You're on the other side. You're on the beach. It is very similar to the other side, although the waves are a little bit rougher over here, but not much. It's still pretty calm, all things considered. And your raft is sitting on the beach waiting for you.
Oh, did our turtle friend want us to give him anything for the help that he provided? I can't remember.
No, it was just he was just cool with this riding, I think.
Oh,
okay. I mean, I don't remember. It didn't seem like he wanted anything.
I was like, yeah.
No, he doesn't want to be a part of it. So
Yeah, he thought we were just tiny and we were going to our deaths.
Well, no, I wanted if he wanted anything is what I meant. Like, did he? Because I appreciate the riot, so if we can compensate him, I guess I don't think he wanted anything.
No, he didn't want anything. That's why I played for him, because I was like, I don't know what to do.
So you gather yourselves on the raft. Cerridwen, make me a con save as you head out. Let's see if it's calm enough that you don't get nauseous.
Cool.
Well, I will also hold on. I would ask Jada if they can cast water breathing on us as a group, because they do that all the time for us anyway.
Yeah, of course.
I got a dirty 20 on my con save.
Nice. It's very smooth today. All good.
We need to get that recipe though. Didn't we have like a recipe one time on a boat?
Treble hacks up a little bit though.
I have a little bit of the
It was like a ginger mixture.
Yeah, it was
from
it was a specific root. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Because I know we had some one time and it worked pretty well.
The Caro root.
Yeah.
I was given some, and it was brewed into a tea. So I guess I'll just like break some of it off. I'll take some of the root and I'll tell Treble, like, if you eat this, you won't feel sick. Though it's really bitter, so I'm not gonna lie. Do you want to eat it with fruit?
Fruit, yes, fruit.
Okay, so I take a mango and I just like
hide it in the mango.
Yeah, I just sandwich. I just kind of sandwich it in the mango.
Yeah, it eats the mango pit and all. No problem. Sweet.
Yeah, the mango's good.
Please tell me that's what Treble said. Sweet.
Sweet like
it.
Many things are food.
I take some of the Caro root with a mango too.
And you start sailing, and you realize there's very little wind.
We're gonna start paddling.
Sometimes you're sailing, and sometimes the sails just are like hanging, like limp.
I'll say
and you're rowing, and it's like
Uh,
that's
I'll say-
exhausting.
Stroke.
What?
Hold on. I'll say because I can have my wild shape for up to 5 hours. So at least for the beginning, if Gwen wants to throw her rope up to me, I can drag us for a while.
Desus,
I'll
can you
activate
make
my
a nature
rope.
check while you're on the raft doing your stuff?
On the raft.
She didn't ship
there's no room. There's no room for them.
Yeah, I'm a giant eagle right now.
Oh, are you still in eagle form on the raft?
Yeah, I can have it up to 5 hours.
And can you fit on the raft?
No, I was
No,
going to keep
they're
flying
flying.
Oh,
above.
you're just gonna fly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think she said she was going to try to pull us too. Isn't that what you said? You were just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
about
so
pulling.
while I have my form, Gwen can
So-
throw me her rope and...
Yeah, I'll activate the rope and tell it to go and tie around her ankle.
all right, make me a deck save. Let's see if you can pull a raft as a bird in a way that doesn't make it capsize or pull everybody, lift it out from under everybody.
I do pretty well, because that is a 21 total.
Okay.
18 plus 3.
Nice.
So it's annoying to fly so slowly as an eagle and so low. So you're having to kind of ride over what are ostensibly 1 foot waves and stuff. But for 5 hours, you are the smooth puller of this raft, and they're not having to do anything. You're doing all the
Hey,
work.
well, I have a pole like in the water. I'm not pushing it, but it's there.
Actually, you probably
wait, so-
do need to use the oar to kind of maintain direction, so you're not pulled sideways or something while being pulled. But that's about it.
If it's gonna, but there's land we can see all around us, right? Because I mean, if we're not gonna make it there in a day, we're
No,
going to
you don't
camp
see
somewhere.
land. You don't see any
So-
land after the island disappears behind you.
Are we gonna camp on the raft?
If I have to.
Okay, I mean, okay, that's oh, all right.
Treble is in agreement. Oh,
Ooh.
every now and then throws up a little bit of the squid and re-eats it.
I'm gonna throw up. But it's like I'm okay. I don't get sick, but I'm like, oh gosh. Are you sure? I'm gonna probably tell Lisa something. If you can, if you spot any land, since we're not gonna be able to make it in a day, if you could spot some land, maybe we could rest on.
I can try. So I pull back a bit. That way I can go more straight up as opposed to forward. So I can take a look, see if my eagle eyes can see anything on the horizon.
And you fly up and make me a perception check.
Don't eagles have advantage on that because they're like the eagles?
Let me double check here. Keen sight.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
I'll give you advantage.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, that doesn't help when you roll a 4 and a 5. So that's a 12 total.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Looks like just open ocean, as far as I can see.
Looks like we're out in the middle of the waters out here.
Please just lie to me. Say there's plenty of land. Just lie to me.
There is plenty of very blue, oceany looking land.
Oceany land. Okay.
You know, the land under the waves.
Under the sea.
Well, Kyle, it's a great time to kind of learn to deal with the seasickness. Yeah, we're gonna camp out on the raft. Just it'll be fun, be exciting.
5 hours later, Desus comes down, lands near the raft, and then climbs up onto it. Tired.
And it's-
5 hours of swimming, of flying is kind of exhausting.
There's not much of a current to glide on.
And that's after 8 hours of doing a spell too. So yeah. Ooh.
Make me a nature check, please, Desus.
All right. Oh, my dice are betraying me. Let's do the metal one. It always rolls pretty well.
Is it dark?
It is. It's
That's creepy.
dark now.
Dark in the open water.
A dirty 20.
Okay. There's a current in the water when you land. You can feel it slowly, pushing southward.
Do we want to go south?
I look up
Yeah,
at the
that's the direction you
stars.
wanted to go. Yes.
Okay. It's towards it was the staircase there, you see?
Oh. Gwyn's been trying to play her instruments, and it's been more or less successful depending on how she's been handling the waves. The Kira does help.
Yeah.
But we're on a smaller vessel, so she feels everything more.
Suppose while I'm here, I'm going to cast Good Berry, and everyone can have 2 on them just in case. They'll be good for 24 hours.
I do have a question, Scott. If I did Grid Restoration to someone, could I like get rid of that because you can take away a debilitating effect, and I think seasickness would be. So if I did that on Dwayne, would that potentially take away the seasickness if I did Grid Restoration?
Yeah, I'll give you
I think
that.
lesser restoration would also cover
Yeah.
that.
I only have greater, so
But Jada has lesser.
Oh my
And
God.
greater restoration is expensive.
Yeah, it's a diamond.
Yeah.
You guys are worth it though. But okay, that's a
All
good.
that for seasickness. Oh, he loves us enough to blow diamonds on seasickness.
And you float southward at a kind of a crawl through the night. And when morning arrives, you realize that you're in fog. And you're still heading south, but you've lost visual contact of the stars, or you know where the sun is coming up because you can see just sort of the sheen of light coming from that direction. And the raft seems to be maybe moving a little bit faster, like it's picked up a little bit of pace.
Okay, well, everyone's off. I pull out the fruit, and I pull out some salted squid.
Desus, make me a nature check.
I can't believe I slept. That was. Yeah, we definitely need a bigger wrap next time because we were all up on each other. That was not.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
16 total.
Try squeeze.
The waters, you can tell that they're starting to get a little bit warmer. So as you go south, they get warmer, and you've never traveled south like this. You've always stayed in a place where the waters more or less stayed wintry, and then there was summery, but summery was even pretty cold.
Yeah.
This is actually getting to a level of warmth that is actually comfortable, even if not not just tolerable, but it can be comfortable to just like enjoy swimming in. And as you're feeling it and testing it, you see go under you some gigantic pink bubbly thing that rolls under you, and you can see all these shimmering lines coming out from under it.
Jellyfish.
Yeah. I think something followed us.
Oh,
It seems to be trying to go north. Not coming
So-
this direction.
No, so
It's-
it's going the opposite direction.
Right.
and we can't see. Only Deez can see it, right? We can't see that.
Desus sees because she's checking the water.
Yeah. There's a jellyfish passing us.
Yeah. And it is just massive.
What?
No one stick your feet in there, as tempting as it is.
And you see the strings, as they go past, and you continue seeing them for 10 minutes, maybe.
I think we're getting close.
This is the longest jellyfish I've ever seen.
Just down there, just watching it. Like, where did Deez go?
And the fog is making it a little bit harder to see even into the water. And then you hear, and there's a flash of red under the water.
All right.
And it's gone.
I think we should prepare ourselves now.
I think so too. All right, team distraction, team rescue.
So do we
And there's a
give?
big bubble that rolls up maybe 20 yards from your boat, and it is like a red plume of some sort of pseudo liquid that bursts and then seems to harden on the surface. And then you see this sort of black, chalky sheen with bits of red embers floating, and a few minutes later the embers disappear into the black, and the sooty, chalky stuff just sort of drips into the water.
Okay. Wait. What team? So are we giving Kella the potion now? And what team was Kella on? The not the distraction, the other one, right? Or
Yeah, that's more of if we have to fight the thing, we will very much need them.
okay. But who are they going to be able to go with? Because
I'm team rescue. That's all I know.
So it's Eizen. Eizen is team rescue. The rest of you were team distract.
Okay.
Well, watch out to come with us.
Well, I think with us, because if we're distracting the giant turtle, I think we.
Okay.
Yep, and I have an idea. And
we'd have to find each other again. Okay.
Oh wait, before we do that, we're all connected.
Okay. How many people can you connect?
A link us. I believe it's just enough for our party right now. Let me see. I'll double check though, because if I could link in Treble, that'd be great. Here, it's gonna be down at the bottom. Mind link. No, that's not my link.
That speaks telepathy to Kala just so we can get used to it. But like, okay, I can do this kind of magic by the way too, so don't be alarmed if you just hear that sometimes, I guess.
So you're talking to him telepathically?
Yeah. Just so we'll get used to it in case.
To me without your mouth moving.
Magic. With more time explained deeper, but yes, it's just put it like just magic.
How do I learn that?
It's a good question. We'll talk. Okay. Yes. We'll. Oh my gosh, a fastest that can do magic. Yo. Yeah. We'll. But when all this is done, I'll definitely see what I can to teach you how to do some magic.
I probably could, because it says I can connect up to a number of people equal to my proficiency bonus. Which let me see here. A number of creatures equal to read bonus. Yeah. So no, I can only connect 4 people to my mind.
Okay.
So
good enough.
It'll just be us. Yeah. And it will last for 6 hours, and we're good for up to 1 mile away from each other.
All right, and we got water breathing on.
Okay.
All right.
We can't hear you, Scott. You're silent.
So as you're traveling, Desus, you actually all of you are starting to feel that the raft is starting to catch a little bit of wind and getting a little bit of acceleration to it. It's moving at a little bit of a better clip, but the fog is thickening, so the air is getting heavier, and there's a smell of burnt in the air that seems to just permeate everything. It's like, if you...
Oh, snap. Oh, shoot.
Oh, Jazz.
We're getting
Power's
Jada.
back.
They come in, I will hook them up.
Wow. You want to take a quick break to get it all set up?
1 second.
Yeah.
See if they're able to get in. And I don't need to take a break. When they come in, people move quick, and I'll have you ordered really quickly.
I guess as part of preparation still, because I know Jada has it and I have it, I'm going to do protection from energy against fire on Treble, and Jada can confirm if she wants to do it on Hipley. She has Jada, they have armor resistant to fire already.
Yeah.
Thesis is resistant to fire. So at least have team distraction all be resistant to fire.
Yeah. Good plan. Good plan.
Really good plan.
And as you're traveling, those plumes of embers and red become a little bit more frequent. One time it comes pretty close to the raft, but it doesn't catch on fire, and you realize there's like a liquid fire. Actually, you guys have seen lava. You know what lava is. There's rolling lava that then hardens on the surface, and then it turns into like a chalky black rocks and soot that then sink or float away as like a powdery dust. But it's also creating this, that's what's creating the smell in the air, is the lava that rolls up to the top. It's a bit sulfurous, so it's very smelly, and it's strong enough that given just a couple hours more, it is the only thing you can smell.
Mm-hmm.
Cerridwen, though, when you get to that level of where you can only smell that, you also start hearing music from the plumes, and the smell, it's that synesthesia effect is affecting you again, and you can feel this weird sensation when your senses are giving you the feedback of the wrong sense, which you've experienced before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think the Nereids are below us.
Okay.
Before we jump in, we should test the water to make sure it's not going to like melt our flesh with all the lava down here.
Okay, I just
Let's take a foot in.
It is really hot. It is. But do you have fire resistance?
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point?
protection. I think I got it on me.
Yeah, you feel like without it, it would be dangerously painful and maybe burning your flesh.
So if I didn't get the protection, I think my flesh would be burned. I think, bubbling the whole 9 yards. So yeah, it's pretty hot.
Okay, then we'll have to. We might have to just fight him to begin with.
Halleck, can you swim?
Yeah.
No, not that I know of. I don't like this water. I don't really like.
What are the
Much
potions we
water.
have?
What?
What are the potions?
Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
looking at potions. Are the potion of giantism? There's a perfect health bomb, elixir of light, and bomb of missile defense.
Okay. No fire resistance.
Trouble, you can actually breathe right now underwater. So just so you
But if he can't swim, though, I mean, that's breathing's not going to do much. Just sink.
yeah, we can always bring him back up with us.
Hippos don't swim. Believe it or not, they run along the bottom.
Okay, but how deep is this water, though? I mean,
know.
I guess it'll be giant.
You can't see
but
the bottom. It's
Hippos are
very
wild, though.
murky water.
Ooh, it's hot like soup.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to control the situation and lure him to us?
I do want to get him within 120 feet of him to try something as well.
In the distance, south, Jada, you feel the crack of ozone.
He just
Jada?
not here yet.
Jada?
Not Jada, Desus, I mean.
Jada,
I
where
was
are
thinking
you?
of Jada. I was like watching for Jada.
Yeah.
So you know there's a storm that way.
Right. Well, there's a storm
Okay.
brewing, which
There's a storm coming. I pull out my Kruth and I can cast Heroism as a 5th level spell through the Kruth. So, like a heroism. Each creature is imbued with bravery. Okay. So this is. Okay, so it looks like I could do up to 5 creatures with heroism. So I'll hit all of us. The creature is immune to being frightened, gains temporary spell points equal to the spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns.
We get what?
Oh, okay. So you'll get 3 additional hit points at the start of every turn. Oh, it's up to a minute. Never mind. I won't do that yet. I thought it was like 10 minutes long for some reason. I don't do it yet.
You start playing this and
temporary
stop
hit
and
points, right?
Oh, wait. It's only gonna be like a minute.
But and it's 3 temporary hit points. It's not like just regular hit points, or do you heal?
I think
It's temp.
Yeah, it's temp.
Temporary hit points.
But like
Yeah.
if you lost them, you get them on the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heroism is tight. All right. So I'd say we lure. Well, so you guys are leaving then, right? Because you guys are gonna go.
You mean I don't know if we can go in the water.
Well, yeah, we're gonna fry you.
Oh, so we don't have enough of this. You're right. Because I'm fine. Well, I guess we can change teams. I mean, another one.
We're all team fight, I think.
No, that's gonna be just team fight.
I think I feel like the turtle has an advantage. We have this raft and it's like the whole water. I feel like he's gonna have an advantage. I mean, if he hits this raft with like fire, I feel like this raft is not going to take too much.
And while you're doing this, you see under the at the surface of the water, these little crustaceans in just a huge numbers swimming past.
They're fleeing it.
Yep.
I want to get into the water and wait until it's like 120 feet away, because the water can't burn me. So, but I guess I can't see; it's too murky. So I get back in. Like, oh my god, it's probably too murky, anyways, right? In the water.
You can't see. Oh, everyone's gonna move around in a moment. It'll be okay.
In
Screen
real
shuffle.
Let me.
Oh, we got you.
Hey, hi.
Hey.
I'm sad.
Oh.
Well, we are happy you're here. We are overjoyed that you are able to join us. And
Yay.
from us named on Troubles, their name is Callow because we asked them because they're awakened
Okay.
now.
Cool.
So,
That's awesome.
We've had a couple rests, but you did cast water breathing on us because we're actually out in the waters now. I figured you've been doing it the whole time, so we assumed you would have.
You assumed correctly.
and you cast some protection from the element energy on me on Hipley.
I did.
Yes, because your armor is fire resistant. So
Been an executive decision.
Okay, that's fine.
we can take it back.
No, it's fine. It's like
Wait, real quick on that question. Can you twin spell that?
Of course I can.
Could you twin spell to give either Dwyn or myself fire resistance as well? Because we might be fighting that dragon turtle here.
Just explain, since you just jumped in. We're now south. We're about to fight the turtle, but the water's so hot that if you don't have resistance, you will burn.
Ah, okay, great. That's cool. Yeah. I can twin that.
You're not actually sure where the turtle is, even. You just feel this feels like a turtle,
we're like a sitting duck
kind of place, but
we're like a sitting duck right now.
Well, hold on 1 second. Because I'm pretty sure that only lasts. Oh nope, it lasts an hour. Never mind. I guess we're fine. Yeah. So I don't know who wants it.
I think both of us.
I mean, both of us want it.
Okay.
I can do more support, but I can also. I'm the one that can. I can
heal and stuff.
Honestly,
yeah,
I feel like I think you should give it to them more than me. I feel like they can do more than I can do, and I can still do something from up here in the raft. I can make sure.
Well, you could
I would give it
also
to them.
fly yourself,
I
right?
Why don't we do
Yeah.
it? Why don't we do it this way? Who has less hit points? Who has more to lose?
We'll just
I
say
don't
I could
hate-
also potentially go down deep and try to break people out if they're underneath us.
Yes, I'll fly.
That's true.
Yeah, they can. You two go. I can fly. I think it'd be better for you two.
Yep. I don't know. Hipley has less hit points than me. I think I probably have the most. I have 77.
Yes,
I
but
think
I'll be in the air though.
Will you keep yourself like out of the area? I guess basically, so you won't need it, or
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got 30 minutes, so yeah, I think as long as y'all take care of this in 30 minutes, it'll be fine.
if this lasts more than 30 minutes, we're all in trouble.
True.
Okay, all right, then I'll do it. I'll do it for both of you then. Dwayne
Okay.
and Eizen.
Okay. Then we can go back to original plan.
Yeah.
Hipley's just above us.
Hmm.
Okay.
And with the orb now, I can do true sight. So if it's blurry down there, I still might be able to see through this stuff.
Yeah. I'll cast True Sight through my sword.
And as you're floating in the distance where you heard the rumble and saw and you felt the lightning, you see the tip of a rock just start to show above the fog.
Is it a rock? Are you sure it's a rock? Sounds
The
fake,
rock
but okay.
lobster.
And, and
Sorry.
it looks familiar
Is it the eye?
as the point of the eye.
Or here.
And a huge plume of lava rolls up to the surface in front of the boat. And it cools at the top, and then it falls back into the water as rock and dust. The embers disappear into the water slowly.
Is the
All
boat
right.
okay? I mean, this seems pretty high. Is the boat like? I mean, is it still a boat? I mean, is it?
Are we
Full boat
okay?
right now.
Can we clarify? We're not underwater right now, are we?
No,
No,
a
we're
raft.
on a
Above
raft.
water. Okay.
How long we're on this raft, we'll see, because I feel like he's gonna ruin this raft real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'm going in the water.
You're going in the water, you said?
Yep. Go in the water. I hop in the water. Well, I turn into a giant octopus first.
Wait, are we gonna give Treble are we giving Cal the potion now,
Well, we can talk in our minds. I would say I would wait until you know the dragon turtle's there, and then do it, because I think the potion only lasts for a little while. So
well, you guys are all with them. What do you mean me? Because you guys are all with them. I'm the one who's not going to be in the water. Treble's in the water too, right? Or no? Or am I carrying Treble outside the water?
Well, does Treble have the fire resistance?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Jesus.
focusing on that one.
And if
Oh,
not,
okay.
I can carry him above water too.
that'd be the funniest. You're flying, you give it to him, and it just
Let's
drop
drop
it.
him in. I mean, we can. I drop a library.
Amazing.
I could drop a Calla, so I'm down.
That would create a tidal wave.
Yeah, let's
What if you
go.
drop-
I'm gonna carry him. I'm gonna carry him. Yeah.
Pull a classic Hipley. You fly over the dragon turtle and drop him as he's growing
Yeah.
on top
Yeah,
of the
let's
dragon
go.
turtle.
Exactly. I'm doing it. I'm grabbing Calla. Calla, hop on.
Oh my god.
We're going flying. Okay,
Classic
buddy.
Hipley.
Yeah, awakened Treble told us his birthday and it's Pella.
Just like
But
power or
it-
trouble
He likes
better.
both. He says he likes both.
They're
He's
both
fine with
fine.
Excellent.
And he says we're cool, by the way. Like he thinks
Yeah,
all
we're
fun.
fun.
Yay!
He wants to be with us.
Yay! Validation from pets.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tag can speak Mordron. Mordron. That's the
Mordron,
language of
that is-
Mechanus.
Oh,
He can speak the
cool.
language of Mechanus, which is Sage.
Can I speak that?
No.
I wanna speak it.
You can be talking, probably.
Ooh, who
And
was
when you get
Tag
in the
with?
water, Tiffany,
I'll take Tag too.
Tags with you, yeah.
Tag team it. Yeah.
You hear
Mhm.
you hear an odd combination of sounds.
Oh
like
hell
that?
no!
But under it, very quietly, you hear song.
Okay, well I know we're here to save the
Quiet.
Nereids.
distant, pained. You don't know the words, but you know the temperament of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh my God, they're singing that one song of the
I'm
firefish.
making an intelligence check as an octopus. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty
They're
good.
intelligent.
Yeah, they're smart creatures.
They are. They're really smart, actually.
I don't stop.
Not trouble smart.
Spooky. Is Treble smart?
Yeah, he's now
Yeah.
he's a 10 intelligence.
Dang.
Wow. He's smart as I am. I hate that.
I rolled.
No!
I rolled a 3, and I have a -3.
Oh, what?
Okay, so a 0.
No, they really
I don't blame
said,
D&D.
Screw
Octopus
you,
are smart.
Octopus. That's dumb.
They're really smart.
They're really smart.
Okay.
Yeah, if tiny ones are so smart, the big one should be very smart.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel
Well,
like that giant octopus should actually be able to like understand a language like
Mhm.
eagles.
Yeah, because they're really okay. I'm gonna write a letter after this game.
That is
Fun.
Excuse me, sir. Well, I'm just gonna as an octopus, I feel like I would know I have 2 plans. I want to get to the Nereids, and I want to make sure Eizen is with me. So I look for Eizen.
Yeah, I go in after you. As you're going in, I go in as well.
How do you get in?
I can water breathe. I
Sliding
have
off.
fire resistance.
No, but how do you get in? Explain
right
how
off the
you're
rack.
getting in.
I don't jump in. I slide in like as she's going in to kind of like
Okay.
cover my concealment.
Boring.
I mean,
I do a back
I
handspring.
can't-
I don't
Cannonball.
want to jump in and cause this drag troll to go. Oh look, there's the rogue. Kill it.
Flop, belly flop, belly flop.
Belly flop. Ah.
And I'll swim. I'll grab Eizen with one of my tentacles, and then I'll tote him with me.
You
That's
have
me.
the benefit of giant eyes too in a very murky place.
Yeah, I cast.
So you can actually see more than other people under here.
Mhm.
Eizen, you feel
Maybe you
feel something wrap around your arm and pull at you, probably to your
Yeah.
doom.
No.
Oh no, it's just Cerridwen.
Jeez.
I just watched Cerridwen change. Oh no! Ah!
Blah, 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 blah,
The two of you go down,
Blop.
assisted
Yeah,
by Dwin's strong swimming. And
Mhm.
as you go down, it gets warmer and warmer. So it goes from hot to hotter.
Mhm.
And there are a lot of small creatures in the water that are swimming past this area, it seems. And as you're going down, Dwyn and Eizen, can you both make me an investigation check as you're looking around?
Dang, I'm
Alright.
good at those.
You got
Darn it.
this. I got this, octopus.
Yeah, you do.
I got a 16.
I got
So
a
please do
5.
better.
You got a 5. This
I had a
dice is
16.
taking a nap.
5. But a 16 will help.
Will it?
16's pretty solid.
So, Eizen, you're being pulled down and something rubs across your foot.
Oh.
I immediately look.
That's a
It's
no.
really
Don't,
even from your face to your foot is not clear. There's something in the water back by. I mean, you just had passed by it,
And I tell
floating
Dwyn in her head.
the water back there, kind of moving with the
Back real
currents.
quick.
But it looks like it could be dangerous. Who knows?
And I tell Dwyn, cautiously go back. We need to check that out. Something. I just touched something.
I am an octopus. Well, do I understand you?
Is that what you say?
Hi, I'm in.
I mean, I would think you would because you're still. I don't know. I mean,
What
I
is
thought, I
your-
thought we've done this before. I thought you would.
What is your
Understood the
does your
language.
telepathy automatically translate thoughts? Because sometimes it does that.
I think his does.
Yeah, look
Okay.
it up. I don't know.
I mean, we've run in the past where I was able to talk to you before in your animal form.
Yeah, I've done it too. I thought.
It was dependent on her intelligence and relation, though.
Yeah, because a giant eagle can understand language.
Oh, but an octopus. Oh.
Yeah. That's why I picked giant eagles. Because they're like, oh, common, done.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, maybe you could
Octopus are
understand
smart.
Eizen if Eizen could just have, color changing all over his body.
I mean,
That's what octopuses do to
Yeah,
communicate.
yeah.
It's really weird.
they can-
Cool.
It's really cool. Yeah, because
Change
they're
your
really
cloak.
intelligent. Because they're really intelligent. So, which begs the question why they have like such low intelligence here. Just saying.
I don't know. I mean, would you be? You're in the
I'll let you
octopus
have
form.
a base understanding. So a limited understanding.
Yeah.
Nothing complex, but simple things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danger.
That
Danger
would be
and
one.
go down or something.
Get danger. Go back.
Okay.
Go back,
She
Need to look. Need a look.
she writes. She turns around. Well, she just kind of like stops and then rotates and
And
goes the other direction.
you're, as an octopus, you have multiple brains. Each one of your legs is controlled by its own brain.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
You have to
That's
do it
freaky.
tight. It's cool.
No, I don't enjoy that.
And you turn around and pull back, and several of your legs wrap around a giant chain. And right above it, there's a foot attached to the chain.
I pull the chain down.
And there's a Nereid. What you would consider to be sort of wrinkled, almost desiccated, even though they're in the water.
I
Okay.
will mentally try to speak to them because I have other ways of speaking to people that are not connected to us. And as long as they have a language, they can understand me.
Okay, how are you speaking to them? What are you saying?
Okay. Hello, are you awake? Are you alive?
And you're getting no response.
I'm going to try to hook the chain. Maybe the chain's magical. Maybe the chain's was doing this to him.
Dang,
Is there like a lock on it? Is there a lock on the chain?
There's a bolt going through the lock on it on the foot.
I think I said there was a bolt going through the foot. I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
On the bolt holding the foot in place.
Yeah. But just for a second, I was like, "Oh no!" Ooh,
And as you're pulling them
I'm
down,
gonna
their
try.
arms are just kind of like moving with the water currents.
I'm going to say, try to keep me still, and I'm going to try to work on the lock.
Okay.
To Dwayne.
Okay, I like her tentacle just coils around your torso.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use my underwater camouflage. Actually, you'll feel like a little bit, you'll feel some other tentacles go around you, and then I'm going to use my underwater camouflage to conceal us.
Awesome.
Is Desus and Jada, are you guys down there too, right? Or no?
No, we're on the raft.
Yeah, we're on the
Oh,
raft
we're
still.
still on the raft. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so when we
I
get back to
think-
us, we'll.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with you guys too. Okay, I
So
was
we
wondering.
should probably be making some noise right about now.
Yeah, I had a plan.
Okay, good.
Um.
I'm glad because I don't.
I rolled a stealth for my camouflage, and I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Woo!
You blend
Whoopsie.
into the chain, and you're just like held on, like no one would ever notice you were even there. Make me. So Eisen, go ahead and try and lock and pick the lock. You have lock picking
These tools.
You
Yes,
better,
I
you
do.
better teach
Of
those
course I
kids.
do.
So, you better teach those kids.
Don't be ridiculous.
Show us that you're the master.
Mhm. Now
Right.
one.
Let's see here. I'm just trying to see something at these tools. All right. Boom. That'll be 18 plus my dex, which is 19, 20, 22, 23, plus 4 for the proficiency, right? Because you add, yeah. So 23, 24, 25, 27.
You get through it. You pick that lock,
Okay.
and the the body starts to float up.
Oh, I don't like the way you said body.
I grab the leg. I grab the leg so it doesn't just ascend. And I pull them closer.
Okay. Make me a perception.
Are they? Yeah. Well, that's I'm not gonna say I got this because if I say that I won't. But I should.
How cool is that scene? Eisen picking on Lockless being held by Thesis as they like blend in as like
A
by
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Wrong.
That will be a 26. 26 because it's plus 11.
Okay, so you pull them down and you bring them down so you can kind of see their face, and their eyes are open and rolled up in their head.
Can you hear me? That's what they hear in their head.
No response.
And I can't hear.
But you feel like you're getting communication through.
Oh, maybe they're not dead. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm not muted.
I mean, I'll try to like gently kind of shake them and try to get them to
Their
come
body
to.
sort of moves with the water.
We're as a group can still communicate between the distance, right?
Okay, can you tell us? Can you tell us what's going on?
I will say we found one of your mother's people. I've unlocked them, but they seem to be in some type of unconscious state.
Yeah, I think we learned that Nios has a spell or utilize their song against them to keep them, I guess, unconscious.
How can we break that, Thesis?
Outside of killing Nios?
Oh, okay. That's
Maybe dispel magic, right?
That's what I was thinking too. But do you have that, Eisen?
I don't, but I'm not sure if the chains were keeping them in that trance because they seem like they might be starting to come to. I'm not 100% sure.
Dwayne just says,
Bless you,
Dwayne. Bless you in the mind.
Blessings of Quiel.
Dr. sneezes, and then Dwayne will say down the bond, collecting, and then she'll just grab the Nereid, and then like octopus walk on the ground, and I'll just keep looking for chains.
Yeah.
I guess Team Distract should get moving.
Yeah.
Jada
Jada will say, I have dispel magic, but I can't really use it right now.
Right.
And you, both of you be able to tell. Can you both make me a perception check?
Who?
The both of you in the water, so it's Cerridwen and Eizen.
What are we making?
Perception check.
Just a seven. You know, that's
Dirty
pretty
20.
cool. There we go.
I rolled a 9, so that's plus 11, so dirty 20.
Eizen, you are under the water in here, and you see Cerridwen as an octopus find another chain, and for a moment you think you hear singing from somewhere.
Like from where the
it's
chain
really
is?
hard to tell where, but somewhere.
All right, well, we'll keep looking, but let's go up this chain and see what we have up here.
Pull the chain down.
And there's
That works even better, yeah.
Nereid there. Not as desiccated. In the same sort of state, their face, but they don't seem as worn, as weathered.
We're going to do this again. We're going to try to free them.
Okay.
Okay, this was pretty good. That was a natural 15 plus 9. That's what my bonus would be for it. So, yeah, 24, right? Okay. Yeah.
So the chain comes off their foot, and suddenly their eyes open, and they scream in your face. Ah! And they look totally disoriented, and they start pushing away from you.
And they hear in their head,
Make me a
stay
persuasion
calm, we're
check.
trying to get you. All
What's the
right,
check?
let's see
What's
here.
the check?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
That will be 13.
Can I just grab him?
Sure. You grab their leg.
Tentacle around their face.
Octopus, okay, around the something.
I just grab its leg. Just grab their leg.
Okay. You grab her leg, and she screams again and starts trying to swim away from both of you. And really a face of terror, like...
I'm just... Eizen, you just see this octopus, like, try to, like, pet her face with a tentacle.
Oh my god, they're freaking even more like, oh my god.
I will loudly but not meanly, like psychically project in her mind to be quiet before she gets us all killed.
Persuasion.
The Loki kind of slap us, it's freaking out.
Give me a persuasion check.
Calm down.
Again? Oh, man. Okay.
It's not easy. But you're
Would
terrified.
intimidation be better?
Intimidation would work, yeah. Use intimidation if you want. That could do it. Actually, that is
It's the same either way. It'll be a 14 again.
Okay. They swim away a little bit longer, and then they stop. And,
I mean,
and
I'm
they're
still
just,
holding
they're
on to
just
the...
looking around. Yeah, they know you're on their leg, and they're just looking around, and they seem like they don't know where they are.
Do we know Decis's mother's name? I can't remember if we actually ever learned that.
Yes. I think it was Tatiana. I have to go all the way back in my notes.
That's a really far note.
Yep.
Well, because I know
It's
you
like-
know your mother's name, but I feel like you had told us her name at some point.
We
You
heard
have
it.
because
We heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was discussed
Yeah.
with the Fae.
yeah. So I will project her name. We are her daughter's friends. That's what I would say. Her mother's name, as like we're her daughter's friends. We're trying to get your people out. That is true.
It's true. And they don't say anything to you. Actually, make me an insight check, Eizen.
I'm good at these. All right, that will be. Which one say? There it is. So 7. So 19.
You don't think they're having trouble understanding communication. They're receiving your communication. They seem to be confused at the whole idea of communicating or something right now. They're very disoriented.
Yep.
Their minds are not in a good place to do it.
Yeah. Well, then I guess I'll relay this information to all of you as well. Everything that's happening, I would be relating to the rest of you
And then-
above water. What's
Does
happening?
Decis know their language? Or no? None of us know their...
Their
I
language
didn't
is
even
song.
know my mom was Nereid until this
Sure,
journey.
good point.
And she starts allowing herself to float upward.
Okay, I just like bring her over to the other Nereid.
And she grabs the other one and hugs him.
And then
And-
we'll just kind of pull
Keep
them.
looking. Yeah. And keep looking, right? See if we
Yeah.
can find more.
So,
Well, this wasn't going as the way we were hoping. We were hoping we could free them and they'd help us.
yeah.
I mean, it's going pretty well, but they start being eaten by turtles, so, I mean...
Yeah.
Make me
Mm.
a perception check. Only Kara.
Oh, way to go, Blake.
I did want to start a distraction though at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. God, I love my perception.
It's 2.
2. Okay.
2.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that's a roll.
I roll.
Octopus
Yeah, I rolled
stats.
I rolled
21.
under a 10. Well, I did roll
21.
that one natural 20 for that.
I'm pretty sure he said it was only Cerridwen.
Yeah, it was only Kara.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard
Sorry.
perception roll. No, you're good. You're good. That's fine with me.
Yeah. But you can it doesn't take you very long to realize that there are a lot of these here, these people. And your ability to communicate with them telepathically doesn't lead to anything as far as them communicating back to you. So you know they're around when you find the next one. Let me go back to the boat. So the rest of you on the boat, you're floating, and suddenly you see two people come to the surface that you don't recognize. And Desus knows that they are Nereids, and they look weak, and one of them looks especially exhausted and desiccated. Their wrinkled skin, most of their hair has grayed and just left a few patches here and there of hair. Their fingernails are cracked, and they float up and they see you.
Friendly.
And they start to swim towards the boat. One of them can barely move. One of them can swim enough.
I'll hang at the edge and do shape water to just help ease them onto the raft.
I don't have anything to... should I make them food? I mean, I don't know what they need right now. I can't heal them. I can make food, but that's it.
And they're looking around, but they seem to be in a state where they can't very well comprehend almost anything around them. There's just enough for them to realize this is a moment of respite. And you feel something roll in the water, like a big wave, sort of. The raft like is in the water, and it's like,
uh-oh. Where the wave pool.
And their eyes get huge, and they both suck in air to try and be deadly still.
Are they on the boat now?
There's
Did they
two
get
of
on?
them.
Okay.
That's really unfortunate. We're the wrong people. You need to be back with them.
Yeah.
We're like, wait.
All right. I'm going to do what I am going to do then. I am going to full on swimmer dive into the water. I have a 40-foot swim speed, and I'm going to pop my starry form so I become a big ball of light in the water.
That is distracting.
And how are you entering the water?
As I said, I'm doing a full dive in.
Okay.
And I'm swimming away from the raft.
And either an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever you're better at. Let's see how smooth and
acrobatics.
dive is.
Really, I'm a swimmer, though.
Oh my god! Wait, I got an idea too, though. Jada, you're gonna be able to fly too, because I can do 3 people, so Jada and Triple can fly.
Okay.
It's only an 11.
Okay.
That's
So
good, because
you dive in, your feet kick back and make a just a little before you wanted it to, and you start heading down.
Oh, I'm not going straight down. I'm staying on the surface and going straight on the water.
Okay.
I'm just
So-
moving away.
Eizen and Cerridwen, you see this light up above in this dim, chalky water.
A light? Like what? A faint flame or something? Or?
Sounds in the distance, and this is where we'll break.
And I'm just gonna say, I'm
just
gonna,
got here.
I
casting casting fly on what I do. I'm gonna be able to cast on Jada and Treble. So I can cast on 2 other people.
I don't
Oh my
know.
gosh! So Trouble could be a giant flying
Flying
awakened
kaiju.
kaiju.
Yes. So
This is ridiculous.
yeah.
He gets more and more powerful each and every day.
I'm glad that you cast Fly on Jada, because there was I was gonna spend a whole turn just trying to get Jada to work up the courage to go into the water.
Because I was like, might as well. I can do it to more people. So like, what am I gonna? If I'm gonna use the spell. I'm gonna use it. So
It's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are
Yeah.
at an inflection point.
I just feel like I don't know. You know, like in the Peter Pan cartoon with Nana, when Nana's like trying to fly. I feel like that's Treble. Like, whoa, what am I doing? Never done this before.
Nana.
Like, what is this
Yeah.
magic?
Yeah.
Did
It sure is magic.
it short me?
What is this sorcery?
Did the Nereids leave us?
No, they're on the raft.
They
They
should have.
floated up.
They should not have done that.
Oh,
was
they just floated
unwise.
upward. Okay.
Yeah,
That was not
they got the
smart.
Yeah, I
raft.
thought, yeah.
I intended to carry them with me, but
Oh, I
that's
thought you
fine.
were going
You
to
s-
look for more.
Yeah, I was just gonna keep carrying.
She's
them.
collecting. Yeah, that's what she said. Collect.
But I mean, it happened, so it happened. It's fine.
Okay.
And now they're just chilling with us.
Nope, doesn't want to show it. I also drew more dumb drawings. It's fine. I'll show it.
They're not dumb. They're awesome drawings. And same with the
I
one
would
that
like
Deezus
to
posted.
see your beautiful, wonderful drawings. I'm sad.
What's-
I'm sad.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't make it earlier, Jazz, but I'm glad you dealt with all your
Well, I
stuff
need a
and
job.
you
Yeah, I
made it a
came
little
in-
bit. That was awesome. I promise next week you
can't-
get some of the stuff you like.
Okay, cool.
Oh god, that means combat. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Let's like wait a second.
Yay!
You can't stay, but I really enjoyed like everything. So,
Yeah.
Oh, we're still
but
live,
I had
right?
to go.
I think we're still live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I was gonna break near it now because I don't want to head into the next stuff without.
No, yeah,
full
yeah.
group.
Just yeah.
So it'll be
Sorry,
a short
guys.
one tonight.
You're good.
How dare you do life things? Like, how dare you?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
just
good night,
like I say-
everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday for something interesting.
The
Oh,
last
it's
of
gonna
the
be
club.
fun.
It's always
die.
interesting.
The club's end.
Book's end. The monster at the end of this book. Hey! Monster at the end of this book club.
It was really us the whole time.
Yeah,
Twist.
that's not really.